What's good, my 1v1 me fam, man? We have now concluded week 4 of our season 0.5 2v2 my player league. Playoffs is coming. We just now have one more week, week 5, and then on May 19th is our playoff start date. And as y'all know, each and every week, me and a couple partners, we get in a call on Sunday after the week is concluded, and we drop our weekly power rankings. All right, we rank each team, how their whole season's gone, week by week. We play that into account, their strength of schedule, who's they played, who we think is like the tougher team. But the big part of it is who has played, how they supposed to been playing throughout the whole season. Let me show you on the screen right now our week 3 power rankings. Now to get into our week 4 power rankings. But first, before we get into our week 4 power rankings, let me show you the actual leaderboards of our 1v1 me season 0.5 playoff picture starting our week 5. All right, let me show y'all. We got BLIX number 1, Takeover season number 2, Drew number 3, Tutak with the 4th spot, Chad Benz with the 5th spot, Team A Cardi with the 6th spot, Blizz with the 7th, and Swag X Godly with at that cutoff point with the 8th spot. Top 8 teams make playoffs come May 19th. All right, y'all, for the 18th team this week on our power rankings, we got Team Streaky. All right, Team Streaky, they went 0-4 this week. They only have 2 wins on the season, and that's the team takeover season. That's their only 2 wins. They beat them twice. They just haven't had no light this season. I ain't gonna lie, unless they're going against takeover season. So they're our 18th team. Number 17, we got Team Paris AI. They went 0-3. As y'all know, ISF, not a natural born guard this year. He's had struggles playing guard this year because he didn't play guard all year. He's played center. So 0-3. They're our second worst team. They just can't get it done. They can't. Next team, number 16 team, we got A Cardi, who went 1-2 on the week. All right, they hold our number 16 spot. Cardi and Jay Bullen are just 7-9, and they haven't really lived up to the hype. You know, they haven't lived up to the hype. Next team we got, my number 15 team, we got Meter Man Los, who just went 1-0 on the week. We can't really base too much off just one win. They sat out, so they got to drop. Other teams was playing good. They got to drop this week because they didn't play that much, and they're 8-9. A team that has moved up this week is Team Swag X Godly, holding that number 14 spot now. I ain't gonna lie, they turned around their season crazy because they was like 1-11, 1-12 at a point, looking like the absolute worst. Like they couldn't even figure it out, but they've started to figure it out, and they're starting to beat some pretty decent to tough teams. All right, Swag X Godly and Chris ZT went 3-1 this week, hold a 6-13 record and looking to turn around their season. They have that number 8 spot right now, heading into our last week before playoffs. All right, a team that moved down again this week, moved down last week, they moved down again. Team Iggy Mo, they had that number 13 spot now. Iggy Mo went 3-4 this week, 11-11 record. They keep dropping up and down. I mean, they keep dropping games you would expect them to win. What can you do, man? They're the number 13. Our next team, our number 12 team on our power rankings list, we got Team Glizz. They have moved up this week. They went 3-4. You know what I'm saying? They look more promising than our Iggy Mo team that went 3. They did the exact same this weekend, and we had to come to that decision. They just look like the tougher team. They're 10-15. That's the record, and they won their last 2, and they hold that number 7 spot on the official leaderboards in the app right now. So they are in that playoff contention right now. Unlike Iggy Mo, so they hold our number 12 spot. Number 11, we got Team Quickster, who went 2-3 on the week. They've lost their past 3 matches in a row. They was literally on the rise, but they now are declining. Next team we got is Team OFAB, who this team looked very dominant at the beginning of the season, being 13-2. Now they're 17-13. Oh, how quickly the season can hit you fast. They dropped down this week into our number 10 spot. Team Tutak, they are our number 9 team. They're 10-12 right now. I'm not gonna lie, they started off the season 7-0, and now they're 10-12. So a whole lot of losing has been going on with that team. They just had to keep moving down. We can't keep them up there on prides of what they did this first few weeks of the season. Our next team we got, number 8 on our leaderboards, is Team Uzi. Team Uzi Xbox Live. They went 3-1 on the week. They actually look very impressive, beating some tough matchups. They went 3-1 on the week, so they had to move up this week to our number 8 spot. The 2K Twins, man, the 2K Twins. They are 15-17 right now. Man, that record is kind of gritty. They don't have a positive record. This week they went 3-4. They dropped down. I think 1 or 2 spots from compared to last week. They hold our number 7 spot this week. Could we see a world where the Twins break up? I wonder. I really do wonder. Next team we got is the team that we have been covering all of our week 4 team takeover season. They are currently number 2 on our leaderboards, on our actual official 1v1me leaderboards for playoffs. But for our power rankings, we got them at the number 6 spot. They move up from number 9 to number 6. They went 3-1, beating some tough matchups, such as Drew DF. They beat Iggy Mode. They beat Two-Tac. Beat some tough teams. Just lost to BLIX, who's our toughest team in the league right now. The team takeover season move up to the number 6 spot and hold a 10-12 record right now throughout the season. All right, an underrated sleeper team we got right here is moving up in our number 5 spot. We got Team Slump and No Travel Calls. They're 15-8 on the season right now. This week they went 3-2, but they moved up. Played they've been doing what they're supposed to do, so they got to move up. Some of the better teams haven't been doing what they're supposed to do in our league, so they had to move down. So that means Team Slump has to move up. Team Toxic. They hold our number 4 spot. They stay in their same spot. They hold our number 4 spot throughout the league. Man, Team Toxic, man, I ain't gonna lie. They've gone against a lot of tough teams. They've not had an easy bracket throughout the whole season. They've gone against a lot of tough teams. So we got to give them credit there, because they have a 12-14 record. But they just keep going against they keep going against Team Two-Tac, which is not like an easy team, and they keep going against the Chads. You know what I'm saying? Tough teams that they got to keep on beating and be battle tested for. So I think this team is actually going to be really good going into the playoffs. If they make the playoffs, they're sitting in the number 10 spot right now. But if they get there, I think they'll be really good because they've been battle tested all season and they hold that number 4 spot right now. Team Chad Benz moves down this week. He went 3-4 this week. Lost to some tough matchups. I think he lost to BLIX 2 times this week. Gonna get some tough matchups, dropped some games. So he had a drop in rank. Still look very dominant. They just need to work out some kinks. So they dropped down to number 3 spot this week. Our number 2 team on our power rankings is Team Drew DF and Cash Out. They move up to number 2 spot this week. They went 3-2 on the week. They move up because they look like the better team than Chad, but ain't gonna lie, both those teams are kind of neck and neck in terms of how they look and skill towards each other. All right, and then our number 1 team undoubtedly is Team BLIX. Man, it's looking like they're leagues above the league right now. Like, they're 19-3 on the season, 19-3. So they've only lost 3 games this season. 3 games, 1-19, and they're on a 5-game winning streak right now. Actually, they're on like a 7, but they've won their last 5. They won 5 this week. They went 5-0 on this week. I'm pretty sure they've on a 7-game win streak right now. It's looking like nobody could touch them. I ain't gonna lie. It's looking like nobody can touch them. And they've had a really hard strength to schedule. I think they either have the first or second hardest strength to schedule right now, where they're tied with Team Toxic. I'm not gonna lie. This team is, I don't know who's gonna stop them, but we gonna have to see by the end of this week and heading into our playoffs, because I think they are a guaranteed lock for playoffs. But anything can happen. The King of the Hill ladder style that we go by. All right, y'all, that was our official power rankings for week 4. We are just 1 week away from our May 19th playoffs, which $1,000 cash prize for the winner of it all. Man, y'all do not want to miss it. All right, season 0 was lit. Season 0.5 is gonna be even litter. Litter ain't even a word, but it's a word in my dictionary today. Man, y'all don't miss out on any of the action. Go download the 1v1me app. You can watch all these matches live straight from the app while talking to other stakers in the match chat as well when the match is going. All right, appreciate and love y'all, man. It's been your boy, everybody's favorite uncle in the 1v1me community, Uncle HK, aka Homie Kirk. I'm out of here.